It's a dog-eat-dog world and a cruel place. Life is a sick joke because there are the ones who laugh, but there are the ones who are at the butt of the joke. Such as animals. Animals are a grade lower than slaves because slaves don't get slaughtered to feed their masters. This is why we call them livestock. Their unfortunate place in the world is to be exploited for sustenance. Their lives, quite literally, are the meals you eat every day. If you eat meat, that is, and such is the way of the world. There is no point denying it, and it is even more futile to try to change it. But it is worth making the best of it. This is why cloning is a practice that is illegal and unethical. It's not something we hear about often, so let me remind you why. The main reason is the sheer waste of life that it creates. To birth one viable clone, there has to be many other clones which are non-viable. Their entire existence is unnecessary and is pure suffering. We do not need to clone anything to survive, and so the butt of the joke creates no laughter. And those non-viable clones suffer a fate much worse than a dignified death for their journey into this world. However, this is not a reason that will stop everyone from offering suffering to innocent beings as their contribution to this world. There is an 81-year-old man from Montana who has been caught playing mad scientist with his cattle, and Dr. Frankenstein here has successfully cloned some kind of rare sheep that he intended to use and sell for trophy hunting. This is both horrific and fascinating to me. It poses so many questions that are left unanswered. For instance, this cloning operation was widespread and involved other states. This is a quote from the US Department of Justice. The crime involved forethoughts, was complex and involved many illegal acts. And yeah, this tracks because I'm sure this is not an easy thing to do, and even less to conceal to the world around you. Don't you need to have a lab to do the insemination in order to get the female carrier pregnant? I would love to know just how they got caught, because they must have been doing this over and over again. And I suppose that the rest of the process can be easily hidden because then, well, this female carrier is pregnant, and once that's done, all there is to see is if the birth is successful and the clone is viable or not. I think it also says a lot that this man is an old man. He definitely knew exactly what he was doing. I think it is a testament to just how much you can stop caring in general as you get older. Now, I don't know if he was hands on hands with all the inevitable waste of life that he created, or if he was simply controlling the operation from afar without being exposed and only sought to create these clones because he could gain from it. I wish there was more information about this case because I would love to know, first of all, how he got caught and the extent of the details of this operation. I can't help but wonder how long has this been going for. He has one successful clone at least, but it is not clear just how many attempts it would have taken him to get to this result over the years. All that is said is that this man has been in the game farm industry since 1987. All in all, this is all quite downright evil, and this kind of animal cruelty is despicable.